Welcome back to the channel. We're at the end of week 9, 9th week of marathon training, almost done. I'm on my last run today. So today we're going to recap my 9th week of training, what's happened, how I've done this week compared to week 8. We start straight into the episode, cover week 9 of marathon training. Yes, so I'm away at the minute, as you can probably see, and I'm away till kind of most of next week as well, so it's going to impact on week 10. But again, training's all about adjusting, fitting things in when you can. So week 9, after today I'm going to get banked, which will be a good week hopefully, and then week 10 I might make it a bit of a mild recovery week to help the legs. But yeah, so yeah, week 9 started as normal with an easy run on Monday. I think I vlogged the week 8 recap on that run, so it wasn't ideal. I'd obviously had them consecutive days at the end of week 8, but again I knew I was going away at the end of week 9, so I wanted to get some top loading done again, get a bit of running done before I get away. So yeah, 15k, 9.3 miles, easy running on Monday, 5:13 per k or 8:24 per mile. So again, nice easy low heart rate running. Last couple of times I'm going to get that base building built now. I think that's pretty much set. It's about maybe down in now as we get into that second half now. Tuesday I was in need of a recovery day after 5 consecutive days of running from week 8 into week 9. So full wire first session on Tuesday, flush the lactic acid out, roll them, stretch them, try and loosen them off a little bit, which hopefully helps into week 9. Wednesday, as I often like to do when my legs get a bit heavier, try and inject a bit of pace into them. So Wednesday was an intervals day. This week it was 5 by 5 minutes, and the pre-workout goal was 10k pace hopefully. So currently that's 4:03 I think it is per k. This is on screen for mile conversion. That was the aim for the 5 by 5 minute reps, and I ended up averaging 3:58 per k or 6:23 per mile. So happy with that. The legs had recovered thankfully on Wednesday after all that consecutive running, so I managed to get a good quality speed session in. I was happy with the pace overall. Yes, they were only 5-minute blocks, but I wasn't sure how hard they would feel on heavy legs. And the workout totals as a whole, 11.2k for the workout, just under 7 miles. Average pace for the whole workout, 4:52 per k or 7:49 per mile, including all the recoveries, warm up, cool down, etc. Oh, hair. Good. He doesn't fancy a race, thankfully. But Thursday we're going away in the afternoon. So again, not ideal, but I wanted to get a long run done before going away, so I wasn't out for hours and hours whilst I'm away. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I was going up a fairly big hill. But yeah, I wanted to get the long one banked, and I filmed this for episode 7 of the training series, so I'll tag that there. I think that drops on Sunday. Go and watch that for the full workout. But yeah, it was a 27k long run, 16.75 miles, but within that was 4 by 4k at what I hope to be a marathon training pace, which is 4:40 per k or 7:30 per mile. That's what I'm training towards within this marathon training block. There's a training pace, and that'll help me gauge where I'm at in terms of race pace, etc., for the race day itself. But yeah, on heavy legs, it wasn't meant to be. Again, go watch the full episode for all the details. But yeah, the rep averages didn't end up being for 440 or 730. They ended up being 504 per k or 809 per mile. So again, 20 odd seconds per k slower, 30 odd seconds per mile. But again, heavy legs. Before setting off, I knew they were jaded, so wasn't ideal, but I banked the long run anyway. I'd say workout totals as a whole was 532 per k or 854 per mile, so really slow. Ended up getting a couple of walking recoveries in there just to get the session finished with a little bit of quality. Friday was a complete rest day. I was travelling down south again for a little long weekend break into next week. So no workouts, no running, no nothing, just a complete rest day, which again probably was of benefit at that point. On to Saturday, we were on site now down in Longleat. I did my usual explore run on the site, so yeah, steasy fartlek, predominantly steasy. There's a few hills here as well, a few little bursts but not too much, but just steasy explore. So 10.5k, 6.5 miles, average pace of 506 per k or 812 per mile. So again, nice and steasy. Again, listen to the body, listen to the legs, not doing too much, pushing too hard and then picking up a niggle or something like that. So yeah, that was Saturday done. I left one extra run I wanted to get done today. Yeah, so this week I wanted to get an extra 5th run in, a bit of a bonus run, just to top the mileage up. And obviously next week I'm still away and it might become a mild recovery week, so it might be a slightly reduced week. So that's kind of why yesterday I did a steasy run. I could have just done a tempo or threshold workout yesterday and that would have been the week complete, but did a steasy run yesterday and I'm doing a steasy kind of vlog jog today just to top the mileage up. But yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'll put these on screen of what I actually did now. So yeah, it should be about 10k, just over 6 miles. And again, these are on screen for average pace, but it'll be steasy, easy-ish pace again on this hilly, undulating site. But yes, that'll be 5 runs done. I'll get the workout finished and I'll check in with the weekly totals. Run done, 10.35 or 36k, 6.4 miles as planned. This is on screen for average pace, and yeah, weekly totals now. Yeah, that run should get me to 74k for the week, 46 miles. So yeah, highest mileage week I think ever, maybe, but definitely of this block anyway. So yeah, 74k, good solid mileage week. It wasn't particularly intensive. I said there was two or three easy runs, a long run, which again wasn't at marathon training pace, it was actually a bit slower, more like easy pace again, and just one interval session. But that's why I think week 10 I'll make a tweak. And yeah, in terms of elevation gain, again, these are on screen. Before I set off, I think it was just below 500, so I'm probably over 600 meters now of climbing for this week, 1700 feet. But again, these are on screen for confirmation. But yeah, so another solid week. That's why this week I decided to, whilst I was here, get a bit more hills in. I'm on a hilly site, I might as well use what I've got in front of me, so I did steasy hilly running to get a bit more elevation in. Yeah, I think I'll pivot in week 10. I'll make it a slightly reduced mileage week and slightly more intensive, almost like a speed week, just to ramp up that intensity so I'm not getting too easy too much, especially now I've built the base. Like I've been saying, I don't need to keep doing the easy runs over and over. That base is built now. Easy running obviously is for the mileage, so it's going to have to retain in some form. But yeah, I'm going to try and maybe week 10 reduce the mileage slightly, maybe even reduce the amount of running in terms of how many times I go out, but I'll ramp up the intensity, maybe do a hard 5k, hard 10k, a bit more, I said, threshold and tempo work now next week, and a bit more reduced easy running just to spice it up a bit in week 10. But we shall see. Follow along and find out what I do next week, and then we'll have 6 weeks left of solid training before 1 week taper. But yeah, thanks as always for following along. All the best with your running and training, and I'll see you all on the next one.